You all had fun at Troopers?
Yeah.
Good to hear that. I think I can state for us as a crew, it was exhausting, but still very fulfilling, as you're the greatest audience in the world. So we had fun too. I think I can state this. Closing. Me again. I'm very tempted to make like the joke, okay, it won't be me next year here. But you won't believe me anyway, right? So me again. There is some parts, actually, we have to say kind of cover, and some of you will be very already nervous. How did you score, and what about, say there were some things happening. As I stated, it was incredible. Thank you. And it was a lot of fun. Thank you especially to those who contributed this, but I mean, thank you to everybody, actually. But this is a bit of still of, say, Troopers culture. Having fun, bringing diverse elements into the group, and interaction in a group. People talking to other people which they wouldn't have met in their daily professional lives. 320 attendees, more than we had in the earlier years. And what was very interesting for us was that we had this new thing, AD security track. It existed last year as a one-day track, but this year, given the number of quality submissions, and we already sensed there was some interest in this. What was very interesting for us is at times, that was the room that had most of the attendees. So apparently we hit a nerve and covered something which was worth to be covered. Challenges. This is, for the first moment, just the number, how often a specific challenge was solved. From my personal, say, perspective, I would have hoped to see a bit more like here with IPv6. Still, I'm pretty sure that in certain circles it will be noted. Apparently something happened, so as there is more activity in user forums or vendors get more, say, incoming feature requests, not least as we had our own project going on. I know there's more activity in the space than just with the challenges. So there might be people scratching their heads, okay, there must be something going on. Well, for many years we haven't heard anything, and now within a span of maybe 1 or 2 weeks, lots of people show up and complain about things not working in V6 only networks. So from a very personal perspective, while the numbers could have been higher, I think there is some momentum which is worthwhile. 300 badge add-ons sold at Rodrigo. Okay. That's a pity, as I would have liked, obviously, him to see. But he will have probably seen this. That is, how many of you who sold that a badge add-on hadn't sold that before in his or her life? Or like the last time, 20 years ago, maybe when you were, yeah, that is quite a few raising their hands. I hope nobody got their fingers burnt, but probably there were smart people instructing you. Some very creative things were shown, which you could do with the badge. These are just some. If you followed Twitter, there were very, say, ingenious and cool stuff which happened with the badge. I hope many of you will keep the badge and be able to use it for further conferences. And obviously, there might be something with a badge in, say, next year. it will probably, but we don't know yet, not require that you bring this year's badge. But, well, we'll see if there is anything. Nervous? Anybody? But this was visible anyway. I think, so can this be, yeah, you can. I think this year there was a clear leader. I seem to recall years where there were several people which had the same, like the first place. Zos, congratulations to solving most of the challenges. Zos? Yeah. I haven't seen you in the run. So that one, how did you get this number? Okay, that that was a smart move. We should check the pictures then. But then again, I mean, that's just hacking. That's just so if he's not in the pictures, he managed. Did you actually? Do you have? Oh. See, this guy is smart. I'm impressed. This means there is a thing that follows with the, say, tokens, which then generate things to be put in the bowl for the raffle. We have done our homework. Thing is prepared. Can we play some music? Anything like? Thank you for this impromptu. So, okay, I will. Any karma you want to send me? Any candles to be lit? So this is for the third prize. This is a win ticket, and it has a MAC address on it. And this MAC address will have to be identified in the system. Yeah, okay, you notice there's room for improvement as for the back-end processors. But, so who's that? Is this person in the room? This year we have reverted to, say, traditional items we consider useful, like this is a kind of, say, network implant. Not sure if you perform assessments or what you're going to use this for. Have fun with it.
Great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
thanks.
Maybe I should indicate the prices in advance, so you know if to cheer or what. Well, I put so much effort into this. Okay, price in advance. Next one is the Wi-Fi Pineapple, which is still, even if one could argue, okay, this is just put. How did Luca Bongiorno? Are you here, Bongiorni? Well, you had an opinion on stuff like this, but. It's still fun, and you can use it for all types of activities. So, the winner is Spartacus. Is that Spartacus? No, that's not. Okay. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
And, well, they do only legitimate stuff with it. Of course, I have to say this, but I mean it, and have fun.
Thanks a lot.
So first prize, a hack IF. That is, this has been, who of you in the room has already used a hack RF for good purposes? We consider this one of the most important, say, innovations in the last years. So kudos to Michael and Dominic, who are not here this year, but we love you guys. If at any point you will listen and see this. Okay, karma. Okay, you need a MAC address. You can only hope he's not fat fingering. You won't notice in a bad MAC address, right? Okay, set up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We hope you don't already have one.
No.
Excellent. So this will enlarge your knowledge.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Have fun playing with it, and thanks for joining. So, what could this be? So apparently this was filmed with a drone. You have any idea who took this and why? Veronica, wherever you are, we sincerely thank you for this. For the nice pictures, and I mean that tweet, I'm aware that there is at least, there's mainly one person who wasn't very happy about the tweet in the beginning, but be honest, you enjoyed it, right? So thank you for bringing this up and for the video. And then there was some momentum. We were actually surprised. I learned that the name Nahuel is not that popular in Argentina. So having 3 of them, or maybe even more, I mean, who knows? At Troopers, that was like the birthday paradox in a special meaning, a special setting, and this created even a parallel universe, the NowelCon, which then again was in the run. In the run, while we are talking about it, 45 runners, 2,700 euros for the charity, plus an extra. Well, 500 euros extra. Now, well, thank you. And look at this guy. I mean, this is a happy man, right? He looks like to set out to a pilgrimage to the Jacob's path or something. I met God, okay, I thought you met God. So, well, the run was fun, and well, we enjoyed it. This is some impressions. You see a number of happy men. Good weather. Next year, more runners even, we hope. And actually we hope this brought some of you who participated for the first time, showed you how running can save your soul and purify your inner self and all these things. That was fun. And we are not the only ones running, as you know. Overall, there was 3,200 euros donated in cash and credit card, plus the run from the, this includes the amount from the auction, plus the amount from the run means 6,400 euros for Habibi Walks. Thanks to you all for this, and to Flo for being the, one of the heads behind Habibi Walks, and for serving as the link to them. All the best to Northern Greece. So what's left? PACKETWARS. So handing over for a second.
Okay, just for a second, a couple minutes. Well, we had a great turnout yesterday, so I'm here. I don't need to loop this again. We do this right. So this scenario was Fishbowl Strikes Back, the nefarious organization that's a security vendor disguised to take over the world. And the scenario brought out some of our best and brightest. We had 7 teams, almost 60 players in an awesome beer hall. So teams Ghost in the Shell, Meerkats, we're back again. Castle Hacked, Wizard of Doss, again back. The A's, Bios, and Mr. Hyde, who were previously renamed. So let's hear it for all the players. Teams, just raise your hands so people can see who you played. We did some things differently. We actually played for, I think, a little over 2 hours. We had some technical issues, which you always do, but we got finished with a great finish. And this time we had a scoreboard. As most of you who've played before or been here, you know, we normally don't do that, but that made things a lot smoother for us. And they received their awards yesterday, so they know who they are, but now you get to know who they are. And if you can see it, Team Bios, if you are here, please come down to receive your glory. So you can come down. So we had 2 phases, 2 stages of attack. In the first one, the half hour, it was neck and neck. Pretty much everybody had gotten those challenges. And then in the beginning of the second stage, there wasn't so much, and then right at the very end, I see this is what clinched the victory beyond being close, was in the last half hour of that action. And special kudos and shouts out to some of the teams. And what we'll do is we'll be posting the postmortems for all the teams who played. We've got a PACKETWARS portal now. We'll put be able to do the write-ups, maybe even make the challenges available and do some forensics. But we had 3 challenges that went unmet. So those might be things that we can play online at some future. And this medium challenge was pretty impressive. The A's hit the first flag. They were the only ones to do that. Wizard of Doss, again, with these finite fields, which were interesting. But Team Bios, with this harder challenge, really clinched the victory there. So you guys did a great job, and we have the swag prizes here, but the really nice ones here. And again, what are these so we can tell everybody? Packet squirrels, nuts for networks. I don't know, this is pretty cool stuff, so congratulations. Over the podium, and we can exit that way. Here he is. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for. Okay, there is. That was meant to give you a smile again. As we already mentioned. The Now thing, that escalated quickly, right? Oh. Again, you guys, I mean, whoever was behind it, we don't really know. There's parallel universe, and I hear there is session recordings from Elevator 1. So we might be able to find out one day, but this is Troopers. I love this type of stuff. Next year's Troopers. Mark this in your calendar. Keep in mind, it's seats are limited. Some of you who are here had to wait. I'm not sure about the average waiting list time. I would estimate it's like between 2.5 and 3 weeks getting onto the wait list. And we had, there was constant go and, how do you say, come and go. As the wait list grew, at some point it was like 70 entries, and then an entry could contain several people or several options. And okay, there's always this usual, people come up, oh, I can't come, what can I do with my ticket, and stuff like this. And we had some reservations for people who had reached out very early. These were canceled, so keep in mind, take care of this early. For the org team, having all these requests, well, can you do something, and what's my position on the waiting list? Actually, there were people who asked, what's my position on the waiting list? On the waiting list several times, and don't do this, just sign up early if you want to be here. And we would be happy if you come back, as this was a great event. We thank you, we thank the sponsors, and it's my, well, there is one group of people to be really thanked. That is EMW crew. Thank you. It's in the name of everybody. You're the fine people. You made this event. It was great. Thank you. See you next year.